Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are back with another New World video. Now today I wanted to just touch upon the current meta, as it were, and whether mages are still viable in the current patch of 1.1. Those of you that don't know, mages have been heavily nerfed on this upcoming patch, which is very sad because I've been basically maining a mage from the start. I did dabble a few times in the paladin build, and I dabbled a little bit in the sort of healer style build just to see if I liked it, and to be honest, I just prefer being a mage. A mage is just where I am. I love being a mage. I love the spells. I love the just the fluidity of the combat that I have. And as you can see here, I'm rocking the fire staff and the void gauntlet. I haven't fully maxed out my void gauntlet yet. I think I am at, let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, the attributes that I'm rocking right now is 250 intelligence, because I like having the 30 plus duration to do damage over time. 300 is nice obviously, but it's not really needed if I'm being honest. I rather have more constitution, so currently I'm rocking 180 con. It would be great if I could maybe get to 200, but it's neither here or there. I still have 10.3k health, and I'm also currently in the light armor. I was basically medium, and then I went to full heavy. I never really dabbled in light because I just thought it was too squishy, but I've literally recently just swapped over to light, so my gear isn't ideal right now. I will show you guys and girls, but it's not best in slot by a mile off. But I'm actually having a really fun time with the dodge roll in the combat, in the OPR outpost rush. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, the current build I've got right now, the current gear, I've just got this hat here, which is obviously, it's got logging luck on it, which is obviously not ideal for PvP, but it's a light hat that I just had to buy. I've got the faction armor, medium chest, which is obviously everyone knows what that is. I've got the light faction gloves. These pants are just some random pants that I had. I wanted it for the 24 intelligence. I haven't put any gems in these two yet because I'm actually, somebody in the company is going to be crafting me a new pair of light legs, and I'll explain why. And then I've just got the faction legs here as well. So this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This is just whatever. This is I need to get a better hat. And these pants, obviously, like I said, these legs are they were just there to give me the 24 intelligence that I needed. I probably won't even bother to slot any gems in here because I am literally going to be getting a new pair of legs, and the reason for that is because of the void gauntlet. Now, if we go ahead to the weapon mastery, so my void gauntlet is currently level 16, not far off 17, but for a mage I'm going to be literally maxing out the full annihilation tree just for that pure DPS. And also the main reason is this oblivion ability here. There is a perk, it's crazy. This perk here, I will let you know what it's called. I think is it Sundering? I can't quite remember the name. Give me one moment. I'll pull it up on the screen here for you as well. Right, nullifying, not Sundering, it's nullifying oblivion, and it says on activation, oblivion removes limited duration buffs from enemies within its radius. Now, basically, there's a lot of controversy on this perk because it's kind of OP right now. It's doing exactly what it says on the tin, but the problem with this is you pop this down, and if you have that perk, I'm going to put up a picture of these legs that I'm hopefully going to be getting from somebody in the company, hopefully today. He rolled these legs for me. It's got int and dex on it, as you can see here. If I put the picture up now, it's got nullifying oblivion, it's got reinforced, and it's got angry earth. So the angry earth part is whatever. Reinforced is, that's quite nice, 38% durability increase, but the nullifying oblivion, basically all I have to do is pop this ability down and it removes everything. So whether that's your berserk, whether that's your food buffs, whether that's your heal, so you can literally, you basically go and you fight a life staff user. He or she's got their sacred ground down. All you need to do is pop down oblivion with this perk, and they will no longer be healing whilst your oblivion is down. If they've got any food buffs, that will all be taken off, that will disappear. So there's a lot of controversy in the community right now where people are saying, because Amazon, somebody posted it on the forums, and Amazon, all they said to it was, we're aware of this. They didn't say we're aware of this and it's a bug. We're aware of this. No, that shouldn't be how it should be. Or we're aware of this. Yes, that's how it should be. They didn't say anything like that. So we're a little bit confused whether it's working as intended, because obviously it is. It's doing what it says on the tin, but it may be nerfed. So currently, best in slot is you have to have this perk. If you're using a Void Gauntlet and you're not trying to get this perk, you're basically throwing. So yeah, so that's the perks that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have the full Annihilation tree on the Void Gauntlet, and I've been rocking it with the Fire Staff. I've used the Fire Staff from day one. Obviously I was rocking Fire and Ice before, but the Ice Gauntlet is currently, it's not as bad as I thought, not gonna lie. The Ice Gauntlet is still hitting hard in certain circumstances. Yes, you can't really root the enemies down anymore. They can unfortunately just jump out of everything that you use on ice. So I've currently been rotating from Fire Staff and Void Gauntlet, and then between Ice Gauntlet, Fire Staff, Void Gauntlet, Ice Gauntlet. So I'm using all three basically for Outpost Rush and Wars. So yeah, this is the current build that I'm rocking for my Fire Staff. Most of you guys and girls know this by now. The Fire Staff has been out for ages, so if you want to try this out, there you go. That's what I'm currently rocking with. I was before using Pillar of Fire, because obviously it was proccing twice. They've now since then fixed this, because I had a few pieces of gear that I was interchanging with that had refreshing Pillar of Fire. So I was literally popping the Pillar of Fire. It was hitting people twice, and then if you put it in a big group of players, I was literally having Pillar of Fire up constantly. Now obviously I could still use this and it would still do a lot of damage, but I decided to go back to Burnout just for the mobility, for the reason of now that I'm in light, I just enjoy trolling people, rolling out, then using Burnout to get out. Then obviously if they get close and I haven't got Burnout, use the Incinerate. Whereas before I had Pillar of Fire, Fireball, and then Incinerate. So I had no sort of get out of jail free card. But now that I am, it's okay when when I was fully heavy or medium, I could get out of jail just because of being, the extra tankiness I had before. But now that I am slightly more squishy, this is a must in my opinion. And I used to use Runes of Helios, but I've opted out to now use Reheat. And the reason for that, you might be thinking, what the hell are you doing? Why are you using Reheat? I'm using Reheat because the Void Gauntlet is super mana intensive. So if you haven't used it, you're going to find out that yes, obviously I can hold down the block button and drain my HP to get mana, but that's not really ideal when you're in the front lines. I don't play from the back lines. I like to jump in. Even though I'm a mage and I should be sort of more careful, I don't care. I'm an aggressive mage. I like to roll into the point, roll out, roll back in. I don't just stand 100 miles away like these musket players have been doing on an Outpost Rush, where they're sitting on a top of a mountain where you can't even see them, just popping shots. So I haven't got time to be, whilst I'm getting attacked by flipping great axe users and warhammers, to be draining my HP, because I'll just die. So this is really good. Obviously after 4 seconds without using a Fire Staff ability, the mana regen is increased by 400%. So this comes in clutch basically. But yeah, that's what I've been rocking with currently. And I've got to say, everyone, Mages, yes, they've been nerfed. We have been nerfed quite heavily in the Ice Gauntlet, abilities. The Fire Staff was nerfed as well to some sort of degree, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still hitting for a lot of damage in Outpost Rush. The war that I did play the other day was a joke. It was super laggy, so I'm not even going to comment on mages in wars yet until I get into a war, hopefully next week. Hopefully the lag is not as bad, then I'll comment on that. But yeah, in general, open world PvP and Outpost Rush, mages we're still up there, don't worry about it. Maybe not as strong as these flipping great axe Warhammer users now, but yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun. That's the main thing. So yeah, I just wanted to touch upon that, everybody. But best in slot Void Gauntlet, you have to have the nullifying Oblivion perk either on your Void Gauntlet or a piece of gear. If you're not, you're trolling yourself and your company. So yeah, anyway, leave me a comment down below. What are your thoughts on mages after this patch? Are you hating it? Are you still loving it like I am? Maybe it's a bit of copium, I don't know, but I enjoy using it. So yeah, take care everybody, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon. Peace.